Hello, can you hear me? I'm gonna try. This is my first live. Trying to get it pulled up on my computer in case anybody comments. We'll see how that goes. I appreciate a little time to join in. First time trying this. Whoop! Ooh! Already about impaled myself with a spatula. It's live. You never know what could happen. Of course, my computer logged me off. But we will go ahead and get started. Griddle's at about 375. This is a steel made griddle. It's on my stovetop. Let's try this. Live. Live. Steaming means we are ready. Ready to cook. I see. Ooh, look, I got 2 people watching. That's exciting. I do this on my phone, so it's a little hard. Wait a second. Is one of the people watching me? Let's see. See if it's showing live on my computer here. Ooh, 4 watching now. That's exciting. Let me see if it'll watch. I'll pull it up on mine to see if anything's going on. They'll end up crashing it. Well, here we go. Appreciate people taking time to. A little worried about the streaming quality. Internet and everything seems good, but you never know how it's processing. So let's get started. Put down a little butter. Woo! That's popping. Ah! Normally you can edit some of that stuff out. I'll go ahead and try not to burn my microphone cable. I don't even know if it's picking up or I'm live streaming, so hopefully the sound don't sound like crap. Press them down a little bit. This right here is hopefully approximately about a 1-pound hunk of hamburger. It's a 90-10 lean. I got it from close to a 10-pound chub. So normally, whoo, yeah, that's hot, slid right off. I would have like one out of the package flatter or something like that. I don't. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, about broke my spatula. This is a good opportunity. 1 second. I'm gonna grab. Hey, I see me on my thing. I'm lagging a little bit. I just flopped the burger down. Hold on 1 second. Golden opportunity. Hold on. Hold on. I'm back. I got my microphone in the sour cream almost. Check it out. I got me a clearance Blackstone hamburger spatula. Haven't even taken the tags off, which is weird because I'm pretty sure I washed it. Watch this. We'll go ahead and a little heat up while we turn the onions. I'll sanitize it. Press that down. Close enough. Let's see how this smashes. And then, oh yeah. Not bad. Get a workout in. Method to the madness here. Now, this right here is inspired by the Taco Bell Beefer, which I never got to try in the real world. If you did, and you had it before, I'd like to know what you thought about it. I've seen this for a while, thought it'd be cool to try, and so Basically, it started out in the early 70s. It was a time before Taco Bell thought outside of the bun and they were utilizing the bun. And it's basically just their taco, but in a hamburger bun. It came with onion, lettuce, shredded cheese, and their taco sauce. You can see how fancy I am. Accumulate my little taco sauce. It's pretty fun because if you go on the app, like you can literally click like 100 of these things, it seems like, and they'll just give you 500. They don't seem to care. Not like McDonald's, who's pretty stingy with their sauces. But it ran till about the mid-90s or close abouts, and then they took it off. And there's been a couple here and there's where they took the kind of like a little limited time promotion to have it back and whatnot, and it just didn't ever stick. I mean, obviously it's a real like niche type item, but it's essentially just a kind of like a taco sloppy joe little thing. I'm gonna go ahead. This is cool that I could try this out. Griddle's pretty well seasoned, so I can get up under it and ha! And boom! I'll tell you what, this right here would be cool with like just to make a massive like hamburger crunch wrap or something. But we're going to commit to the Bell Beefer for today. But I am excited that I got to use my little new spatula. And let me see. Hey, Caitlin. Thanks, Caitlin. Go Garrett. Awesome. Appreciate the support. As always. I'm not saying it's a competition or anything, but Erica, you're falling behind. But it is cool that I can see comments, so if you are able to chat, as of right now, if it's still working, I mean, when I look at it on my screen, it shows that it's like lagging behind. I got good internet, and I don't know why I don't know. Like I said, test, we'll see how it goes. But with the onions here, normally the onions, to my knowledge, and if you're a Taco Bell like historian or anything like that, I don't think they ever cooked the onions. I think it was just like the regular chopped onions. But I wanted to chop mine up and cook them a little bit, just brown them a little, nothing too crazy. If you watch the channel for any period of time, I am a huge onion lover. It is one of my favorite things. I could pretty much eat them like an apple. But that is not today's theme. So this right here, we got this side going a little bit. This one, double spatula action. Just kind of tear at it. Oh, hold on, I might be catching my shirt on fire. That's one of the problems with being a overweight griddler. Sometimes the belly overhangs and you'll say, that's starting to smell good. And then you realize that that's smelling good for all the wrong reasons. But right now it's the hamburger and onions. Get that going. Press it back. So one thing with this still-made griddle, I love it, honestly. But it's one of them things, you're pretty much either going to love it or you're going to hate it. This right here just goes on my stove top. It's got some spacers. I have a ceramic top, and that just gives enough heat. Now, if you had an electric coil type stove or a gas stove, you can sit it on there, just let it do its thing. But the thing is, and I've learned to cook on it. You'd have to learn your stove if you ever decided to get something like this. But you do have some more of a temperature drop than you would on a normal outside griddle that's got propane or something, feeding it regularly. Not terrible, but, obviously my stove, the eyes go here, 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 as you can kind of tell how it's seasoned in. You can use it to your advantage, like right back here is where I would put my stuff I want to keep warm, things like that. Up here, it's kind of off camera, but up in the front, there is a little grease tray, very small, but if I'm cooking on here, I usually try to use a leaner ground beef, kind of like I'm doing today, 90-10. It works good. I love it. Climate controlled griddling and everything. Gotta get my spatula bent back to right. But I love the outdoor griddle too, but it's a little cold and nasty. this time of year. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the onions back to that eye and let them start browning a little bit more. Look at all these spatulas up here. Throw in some pots now. This right here, if you have the Pro Series, which is thicker, they don't make a Pro Series that's capable of working properly with a ceramic top stove, but you could actually boil on it. I mean, it's not as efficient, but you can't do it on here, but I heat up sauces and things like that all the time. Works great. And you can kind of prepare if you want to parboil some stuff, things like that. Obviously, with the ground beef, onions, it don't take too much planning. You're probably thinking, then why do you seem so ill prepared? You hear that sizzle as I move them over where move the onions. It heats back up pretty quick. This is normally where if I was doing a normal film video and then edit it to post later, I'd be like, here's a little ASMR sizzle action, come back, and then I cut out a few minutes. And then we'd come back to done meat. But not today, because we're live. So now might be a good time to take you a potty break or get you a drink or something while I start just finishing this, getting it cooked. Like the old days. Good old commercial days. You have your sibling yell, "It's back on!" And you'd be trying to get back in without breaking your leg, hopping over the couch. Fun times. Bell beefer, I mean, you know, I know they're saying now is think outside of the bun. Oh, I just noticed Caitlin said it's not lagging on her end, so I guess that maybe it's this where I'm doing. I don't know. Interesting. Hopefully it's looking right. That's reassuring though. I mean, Taco Bell's all the time doing these limited time items. I guess it goes against, you know, as far as I know, they still use the think outside the bun slogan. But I could see this being like a limited time offering. I think the most recently it came back for a limited time run at very select restaurants was in around 2010. There's active Facebook groups to bring it back. So, I mean, you know, I'm not saying it's anywhere near McRib status or anything, but it does have its fan base. I saw it and I said, I get it. I'd like to try it. I've actually wanted to do this cook for a long time. Just never got around to it. But I was going to give my little spin on it. That's pretty much what I was going to do. So, get it back over there sizzling. See it spread. I always find this satisfying, making the little meat log. I'm doing that. I like doing that. That satisfies me. Ooh, yes, I like that color I've got on my onions back there. A lot. Color equal flavor. My meat. I'm going to break up a couple of these bigger pieces. And we're about ready to make them become one. All right. Watch this. Chow. This is always fun. Now, traditionally, they didn't mix the onions and the beef, but I always do that. I like to let them get a little bit of that good old beef juice in them and whatnot. Let them become one. Come in just a little bit of salt, couple. Little pepper. Gotta watch the salt because I'm using the Taco Bell mix, which has a plenty of sodium in it. And the Griddler got the high blood. And the Griddler enjoys living. And yeah, so might need to watch it a little bit, but I do want to give a little bit. Because in theory, this little juicy goodness right here, which is just 1 cup of beef broth that I mixed the seasoning packet in. That's all this is right here. That's where most of my, hopefully, original Taco Bell flavor will come. I'll go ahead and what I can do sometimes. Make a little well to kind of stop it from running. I do have my stove pretty well level. Ooh, I can smell the taco. Maybe they could have live taco smells. Let's see. I'll let it start reducing down. Thicken up. Keep tossing and a-saucing. And bossing. I feel a sneeze coming on. And there won't be no editing that out. I ain't got a sneeze guard. Oh, sorry about that. I did turn away from the food, I promise. I know it's a little hard to tell at the top down. I'll get over here to this hotter side, let it start reducing down. So if you're watching and able, now would be a good time to drop your favorite Taco Bell item. Taco Bell's got a pretty loyal following. And if you don't have a favorite item or don't eat Taco Bell that much, maybe drop down an item they have that you would enjoy trying or like to see them do one day. That could be fun too. Let me start planning my preparation here. Once it starts reducing down, I'm going to start plating. We still got more taco stuff we got to take care of. This right here, it heats up pretty quick. So when I'm trying to reduce the sauce on this particular griddle, I just kind of let them go back and forth. You can see it smells runny around the edges. Hey, watch this. Check it out, the little heart. Garrett loves you. Go back over here. Now, I'm going to go ahead, got about a little over half a cup left. And sometimes, I wonder what it does if I just put it on here. See if it starts simmering. Is it going to stop? There, it's hitting right there. Now I'm invested in watching the simmering action. Watch it. Ooh, I guess I could turn the heat up a little bit. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? I don't want to hold y'all here forever. I'm lucky I got you in the first place. Alright. Turn these up. Live action forearm. Blocking the camera. Go ahead and pour the rest in. Oh yeah. Make a little taco volcano. Well, I guess I should have made a little divot first if I was going to do a little taco volcano. Once again, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Just gonna keep working it in. Starting to get a little taco color to it. I bet now we've probably warmed up Yeah. Now we're bubbling. I'm going to go ahead, get all this, that again, make her meat log. Oh, hey, I'm up to 12 people watching and 6 likes. That's awesome. Thank you all. I appreciate it a lot. For real, for real. Let's see. So while this kind of finishes thickening up, buns. Look at my buns. Here we got, now this right here is obviously a split top. That's not what they used as just a plain bun. I went to Walmart last night and they were very, very low on the buns. They had some, it was like the specialty ones, but you know, they didn't have like too many of the normal ones besides their really cheap ones, and I didn't know how they'd be. I saw these, they're just ballpark something, tailgaters or something, and it said XL. And I said, well, I'm a triple XL, but an XL is close as I'm going to get probably. So, I'm going to go ahead and just put that down. And just let it toast just a little bit. I don't know if they toasted the original bun either. There's not a ton of information on the Bell Beefer. I did look at the Taco Bell Wikia for the information I've got so far. And I'll link that in the description when I can. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Oh, ooh, chili cheese burrito. That's a great choice, Christina. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Do they still make the chili cheese burrito? I was talking with my friend Amber about that. We used to love the Taco Bell. My friend Shonda, back in the day when we was working, we'd go, Nick. If you're on here, Nick, a whole bunch of it. If I left anybody out, I'm sorry. We did it so much. You could get like a grande meal for like 10 bucks, 10 tacos. I haven't even looked to see how much that is now. But, oh, thank you. Bless you. Yes, thank you a bunch, Caitlin. Appreciate that. Obviously, if my video's not lagging, I'm lagging. But, you know, things change, times change, everything like that. But there's some fun times at the Taco Bell getting them. Back when the beefy 5-layer was 89 cents, you had the $1 chili cheese burrito, potato burrito, grande meals, all kinds of good stuff. I like to go get their little, I think at one point they called it like a grilled stuffed nacho or something. I could be wrong, but basically a quesadilla, they fold into a triangle. It's like $2.30, $2.29 or something on the app here. They're not too bad. I like them. But this right here is about where I want my meat. I don't want to get too long dried out. See if our buns have toasted any. Yeah, just a little bit. That's about all I'm wanting. Just a little something, something. That one not as much though. I'm going to go ahead, and I overfilled my sour cream thing. My wife is not going to be happy if she sees that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm a big mayo guy. I love mayo. But this right here gets sour cream. Normally it didn't. This is inspired by the Supreme version of the Bell Beefer. It was also called the Bell Burger at one time. Which name do you like better, the Bell Burger or the Bell Beefer? Oh! I was off screen. I just made a mess. Twice. And choked on my spit. Alright. Turn it. Now, I'm normally a toppings on top of everything type guy, but looking in the picture, it looked like they had it on the bottom. So I'm going to try to stay a little true to that. I'm going to go ahead and push me a generous pile over here. It's raining cheese. Hallelujah, it's raining cheese. Okay. That was unnecessary, I guess. I'll let the cheese melt a little on mine. A little water for steam action. Let's check this. Yes. Haha. We're there. Let's scrape my sour cream off the counter. Pretty much. I'll make this. Let's see. Let's keep applying it. This bun's really hot. I'm burning my little hands. And I spilt my sour cream again and again. I'm leaving it there. Yeah, it's starting to get there. Turn this so it don't burn. Push it to the side. Now, when I'm doing this, waiting on something like that, it's a good time to start cleaning the griddle. If you're not comfortable cleaning the griddle, it's pretty easy. I'd rather clean mini griddles over a dish. I'm sure my wife would concur as the truth. Biggest thing when you're putting the water on there, make sure it's not cold water, or it can lead to thermal shock on the griddle, with the griddle being hot and that being cold, and you can warp your griddle. A lot of times when you warp the griddle, it's not too big of a deal. It'll go back down once it cools, but sometimes you can really get it. And then once it goes, if you got your griddle pretty well seasoned, it just pushes right off. But now if you let this sit and cake on and cool down and everything like that, then it can really become a pain to clean. So, I bet that right there tastes really good, but I'd probably be embarrassed to eat it on camera. People might judge me. All right, let's check this. Yeah, nice and melty. I'm gonna come in with the bottom bun. I'm gonna use my sour cream as a glue for my lettuce. I'm not huge on lettuce, but it's pretty presentation and whatnot usually. And I think normally they use iceberg lettuce. I'm not a fan of iceberg lettuce. This is good old green leaf lettuce. I cut into little shreds. And then, a lot of people are probably like, oh, he's touching it with his bare hands. I promise. Wash my hands, and I'm the only one eating it. Unless somebody wants to come over, and then I'll get you untouched lettuce. But I will use a spoon for the tomatoes. These right here are just diced cherry tomatoes. I love tomatoes. My favorite tomatoes is the ones my dad grows in the garden. And when they're perfect, you just make you a big old garden fresh tomato sandwich, and it cannot be beaten. It's my favorite food in the entire world, and then a cheesesteak. Whoa! I almost messed up. Woo! That was close. Ah! My mild sauce. Their Bell Beefer had mild sauce, so I'm going to go ahead, rip a couple of these in there. On top, I don't have a ton of mild sauce. This right here where I've already melted my cheese on it. Make me a little pile here. Gotta improvise. Have them quick griddler reflexes. I'm saucing up that scrap there for later, but you all don't have to know that. I'll just drop that on there. Even water you sometimes don't need. It scrapes right off. Gosh, I love the griddle. I love the griddle. Now, I'm going to go ahead, do a little squirty squirt of the taco sauce. And let's fire it up. Jeff, if you're watching, I know you're disappointed I don't have the Diablo sauce, but I'm just not half the man you are. I don't enjoy it. I like a little heat though, just a little as a flavor enhancer. I'm one of those people. Let's see. Paul, did you ever make it on here? I don't see you commenting. You know I believe in you. Alright. Jokes aside. Oh, that's my top bun. I'm going to slide. So there's the bottom part. And make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Promise you people, we're about done. Oh, hey, I just saw Paul said you need Diablo. I didn't know you was a Diablo man, Paul. That's awesome. I don't know if I ever had the Diablo, but I do love the fire sauce. I'll tell you what, if I can not break everything getting it, I'm going to do this. Well, get my fridge here. I've been using this stuff, Valentina. It's not hot at all. They make a hotter version, but my goodness, I love the flavor of this sauce, and I'm not even big on super spicy stuff, but I really love the flavor of that Valentina. Alright. So let me check and make sure I've not missed anything. I've got everything. Onions are in the beef. Toss that. We'll put a little bit more sauce on in a second. We got cheese, sour cream, lettuce, tomato. Oh, it's like a little cheese blanket. Ah! Woo! Touched the dome. It's a little hard. Okay, this may not look cute. Okay, it is what it is. I left the fridge open. But, now I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Tomatoes. Got the top bun. Got her sauce on it. Oh my gosh. I might have overestimated the capabilities of the XL bun. I'll make a prettier one, try to post it, but that's what we got. Put the top on. What a monstrosity. That is something. Hey, I got up to 14 viewers. That's awesome. I probably got more watch time in this one video than I have 2 years to do with the channel otherwise. But I really appreciate everybody taking the time out of your day to watch my take on the Bell Beefer. Hopefully it came across pretty good. Had a lot of fun. Let's see. J90. Valentina is vinegar based, not spicy, just flavor. I guess that explains why I like it. I didn't even pay. Need a side of nacho fries, says Shonda. I sure do. There's always room for nacho fries. But that's all we got for right now. It ain't going to win no awards for the prettiest looking thing, but hopefully it'll taste pretty good. Let me see if I can get my phone down. I got it on one of them like MagSafe things, trying to go. Let's see. I'll turn this heat off a little bit. My belly's already at a nice medium rare. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I am getting ready to. Ah! Got my. I forgot about the. Let's see. I just wins an award for full belly. That's all that matters, right? And finally singed forearm. So let's see if I can do that. I don't even know if I'm on camera. I'm trying to. Oh, I just now saw myself on my computer screaming. Oh, this is hot. But I do it for the viewers. Nope, my shirt might be on fire. I tell you what. Am I on fire? Just mine. This right here, I wonder, I could about one bite it. I lost my bun integrity. Put way too much meat, too much stuff on it. I'd be lying if I said I really didn't actually enjoy this. It's different. Like, it's essentially a taco or a burrito, but you're just using the buns, and it works. I mean, it really does. It's not going to be for everybody. Uh, yeah, I made it more messy with the sour cream and the tomatoes and stuff. Zero regrets. Uh, I'm going to enjoy this. I mean, honestly, I really do like it. I can see a lot of people thinking it's silly or ain't worth it, but I'm glad I tried it. It was a fun cook, and I really enjoyed doing this live. Hopefully you enjoyed it, checking it out. And if you did enjoy it, I appreciate all the feedback you all gave me, the support, anything you'd like to see on the channel. I pretty much took 2024 off, and I had to kick myself because I looked and I was only like 300 hours away to where I could have got monetized. So if I just stuck with it, but you know, it is what it is. I appreciate it. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for it's a fun hobby. I really enjoy it. And I enjoy talking about food and sharing food and my love of food with people. And it's been fun. I'd like to do this again. If you enjoyed the live cook, I'd like to hear some feedback on what you thought, what I could do different, what I could do better, what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy. And if you have some ideas for cooks you'd like to see on the channel, I would like to see that too, so I try to keep a running list. I had one list going and I lost it when I had to get a new phone. My phone crashed and I lost it. But yeah, if you got something you'd like to see, or if you want me to do some lives again, I feel like my face is probably really messy. Just let me know and we'll give this a try again. I really appreciate everything. Looks like it took a little over 30 minutes, so you know, normally I try to edit them down, but I had a lot of fun doing this. I really like the engagement. I enjoyed this cook right here more than any other cook I've done on the channel, just for the way it is and seeing people comment and talking to people and things like that. So a great big sincere thank you. Really appreciate it. It means a lot that you took a little time out to watch me, and hopefully we can do it again one day. So until next time, I'm Garrett the Griddler with some first to second degree burns, saying until next time, let's keep cooking. Alright. Now, normally I'd hit stop. You're going to have to look at my countertop for a second. Thanks, everybody.